Hi everyone, welcome to the pod. My name is Jane. I use she, her pronouns, and yeah, this is just gonna be my yarn podcast. I knit and crochet, so it'll probably be a mix of both kinds of projects. And yeah, I've been watching a lot of podcasts, so I kind of wanted to make my own and document my journey and stuff I'm working on. Yeah, I might also vlog. I don't know if the vlogs will go up separately or if I'll incorporate them into the podcast. Probably the other one. I probably won't incorporate it because podcasting is like its own genre, I guess, but I thought it might be nice to like have a space that is just dedicated to yarn and knitting and crocheting. So yeah, thanks for being here. Excited to have you, and I'll tell you what I've been working on and stuff. So I wanted to show this sock. So I finished a sock yesterday. I did it. So this is Crazy Sock Ladies pattern using the magic loop method, and they're not perfect. Like you can tell that they're not like, I did something wrong with like the stitch counts, and like I didn't really split them up as evenly as I could have, and you can see it's like a little twisted, but I think they're great. I followed her pattern, but I modified it a little to better fit me, I guess. So by that I just mean that my cuff length isn't as long as hers is, but I think it's pretty awesome. This yarn is Barocco Comfort Sock, which is a nylon and acrylic blend, but it feels really soft, really sturdy. I love like the striping that I was able to achieve with it, so I think it's awesome. This is my first sock ever. I'm gonna cast on the second sock today, so that's gonna be really exciting. Yeah, it's the first time I've done like decreases and increases. Yeah, I guess I haven't knit that many things. I mean, I guess I have done decreases and increases, but because I made a sweater vest, which you can find the vlog here somewhere, or maybe here. But yeah, I didn't feel like it was like super legit. I don't know, I just feel like this is super legit. It's like knit in the round. There's like a tiny hole here as well, which is a little unfortunate, but yeah, yeah, I messed up a little bit with this sock, but it's not too noticeable and it fits me really well, so I'm really excited. I was kind of nervous that it wouldn't fit me and stuff like that, but it's freaking perfect. But yeah, it's really great, really awesome. Yeah, maybe let's see if there's a better way. Go. Ooh. It fits really well. I think the cuff, I knit them on size 2 needles, I think. Knit them on these. Yeah, they're size 2 needles, so 2.275 millimeter needles. So I think I didn't gauge swatch or anything, so I knit the small. Yeah, they're a little chunky. They go back into shape, but I can tell that probably if I wear them, they'll loosen up, but that's okay. I'm gonna knit the other one the same way. These are just stitch markers, so I can count my rows, make sure my socks are even second time around. But yeah, I used magic loop. This is a 30-inch, I think. Yeah, a 30-inch cable, and it wasn't as intimidating as I thought it was gonna be. I actually really enjoy it. I think I might be converted to a sock knitter just because they knit up so fast. I really enjoy the process. It's like a good combination of like having to think but then not having to think. Yeah, I just really like them. Oh yeah, this is Barocco Comfort Sock, which I mentioned, but the colorway is the 1810 colorway. It's like called like Isengard or something like that. Barocco. This was gifted to me by William's mom, who has a knitting Instagram, so you should check her out. I'll link it below. But let's see. Yeah, this is the colorway 1810. It's called Invercargill. I don't know, but this is what it looks like. I'm not sure when she got this, but the picture on the website looks a little different, so they might have changed it by then or by now, but this is what I have. It's super squishy, super great. I'm so excited to start the next sock. I think I'll have leftovers, so I could even like make gloves or like incorporate them into another pair of socks if I wanted to. So that's super great. I actually ordered like 8 skeins of yarn from Barocco Comfort Sock. Well, not 8 from just Barocco, but a couple more sock yarns because I'm just feeling inspired and excited, and they're relatively affordable in comparison to like getting yarn for a sweater. But yeah, so this is my most recent finished object. I don't have anything, oh, that's a lie. I was gonna say I don't have anything on the needles, but I do. But this has been on the needles. This has been on the needles for a while. So it's a free pattern from Yarnspiration. I made a small, but I didn't gauge swatch, so I'm thinking maybe my yarn is too big or something. Hi, girl. But this is just looking too big. Oh, that's the wrong side. This is the right side. It's just looking too big. Doesn't make sense. So I might frog it and start over. It's supposed to be a summer tank, but obviously not. That yarn is this Karen Cotton Ripple Cake. Karen Ripple Cake, 100% cotton. Yeah, it's pretty great. I really enjoy working with it, so that's kind of all I have to say about that. The colorway is Copper Rose. Yep. But yeah, other than that, I don't have anything on my needles, but I am going to cast on the next sock sometime today. And other things. So I guess I'll show you my other finished objects. So this is a cowl that I finished. I think it's a little bit too big, but that's okay. I kind of just freehanded the pattern. The yarn is awesome. It's my first time knitting with wool. It just feels really nice, really comfy. So it's 2 colorways of wool from Miss Babs, and this is a mohair silk blend. I think it's like, I have it right here. I have it right here. 72% kid mohair and 28% silk. It's their Moon Glow yarn, and let's see what color it's in. I don't know. The yarn was also gifted to me by William's mom. She's very nice. We got it at Fiber Space in Alexandria, Virginia, and it's a really cool store, so you should check it out if you're in the area. But yeah, the other 2 colors are their Yowza Mini, which is a DK yarn. It's 100% superwash merino wool. I got the colors Beryl and In the Meadow. I think Beryl's the darker one and In the Meadow is the lighter one. I'm not too sure. And then the Moon Glow yarn is called Deer Moss. But yeah, super awesome to work with. I like it a lot. I like Miss Babs, like the colors, super awesome. So I would definitely recommend. I'm also planning on wearing it like this in the winter because I go to school in Pennsylvania. It'll get cold. So yeah, all around, I'm like excited to have this and wear it. And yeah. The other thing that I finished is this crochet tote bag. It's pretty awesome. So looks like this. Yeah, the pattern is from Nash's Crochets. I'm not sure, but I'll put it below and here maybe on the screen, but it's just super simple. I struggled a lot with the decreases to make the handle, but that was just me. I think overall it was easy to follow. There was a YouTube tutorial linked with it, so that was very nice. But yeah, very awesome, very spacious. The yarns, so I used 2 DK weight yarns held double. because I think it called for a worsted weight. Worsted? Is it worsted or worsted? I don't know. But the yarns I used for this one is, the green is second time cotton, also from William's mom. She was like cleaning out her stash and I got to take home a bunch. So it's created from textile waste and 8-ply yarn, 100% cotton. What is the name? Oh, not 100% cotton. 75% cotton, 25% acrylic. And I don't have the colorway, or I can't find the colorway. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know what the color is. It's a green color, but it might be old, so it might already be out. And then for the white-ish color, I use Cloudborne Fibers Pima Cotton DK in Pearl. So this is 100% Pima Cotton. It's super nice to work with, like so nice to work with. I was gonna use it for a vest, but it turned out it's a lot more gray than I thought it was gonna be. It's more like silvery, pearly, which makes sense, but I thought it was gonna be a more cream color. So yeah, I decided to put it in this bag instead, and I super love it, so that's pretty awesome. And the last thing I guess I have to show is this scarf, which was the very first thing I knit. Well, the very first one I knit is at school, but it looks exactly like this, just different color blocking. But yeah, pretty awesome. I just garter stitch. I knit it on bamboo needles because that's what my aunt gave me, so that's what I started with. And then I got my school to get me a needle set, which was very nice of them. I'm an art major, so I have like a scholarship fund that like is pretty flexible with like stuff that is enriching for me as like a student and person. So I got them to pay for this Chowgu needle set and this Chowgu needle set. So my original thinking for this was to make sleeves and hat, and I've made 2 hats with these and they're pretty great, but I don't know if I'm gonna make sleeves anytime soon. I have videos of me like going through these bags in a vlog, so I'll just link that up above. But yeah, I love them. I got the full set, and then these are crochet hooks that William gave me for my birthday. So that's when I started knitting, was April 2020. So I guess over a year ago, huh? That's crazy. Over a year ago. That's crazy. So I started crocheting, and then this past winter, so like December 2020, I picked up knitting. I've just been knitting. I really like knitting. Yeah, I have nothing but good things to say about this set. These are tapestry needles from the crochet set that William got me. I think they're just Susan Bates. But yeah, super awesome. And what else was I gonna say? Oops, where'd it go? I don't know. Some recent acquisitions that I got are, so as I said, I knit the socks on a size 2, and I feel like they were a size too big, so I went down a size and I got size 1 needles. I got them in the 4-inch tips, and I'm realizing I don't love that, and I don't know if you can tell, but these needles are bent, so I got a refund for them, and I'm gonna be getting the 5-inch instead. But yeah, these are bent, so that's no good. I'm gonna try to see if I can like rebend them back into shape, because that would be nice. They were like, you don't need to return them, we'll just refund you the money. So I was like, okay. So I might even try to knit with these and see how that goes. I don't know if anyone has experience knitting with like bent needles, if that's like good or bad, I don't know. But that's these. And then so I just got the cables, because they're mini cables. The way Chowgu works is they have a like mini set, which is more like for lace work or sock knitting, and then they have a small set which is for probably like DK'd or worsted, and then they have their like larger sets for like just like larger needles. Larger needles have larger cables. DK. I don't know. I'm fine with it. Works for me. So that is a recent acquisition. Another recent acquisition are these light bulb stitch markers. They come in a box like this. I think they're gonna be good. So like here, I'm using these plastic ones, and you can kind of see like the bump that it creates. I mean, it'll be fine like after I wash it. I'm sure it'll be okay, but yeah, I just wanted it to not be as like intrusive on the sock, so I thought, why not get a set of these? And I'll get good use out of them, I'm sure, but they're just very thin. You can use them, you know, you can just put them on your needles, or you can like attach it to your fabric as well. So I feel like they're versatile and worth it. I haven't used them yet, so we'll see. I'll be using these on the next sock, so that will be exciting. What else do I have? Oh, another recent acquisition are these clover tapestry needles. I saw that my cousin like had this. I don't know what needles, oops, she got in it, but I was like, that's genius way of holding needles. So yeah, and they're bent, which I don't have bent tip ones, so I think this is gonna be helpful. Yeah, that will be cool. I'll show you my favorite thing I own, which are these scissors. I've talked about them before in my other videos, but they fold up like that. Super neat, super awesome. They came in the set William got for me for crochet. Amazing. Truly amazing. And then what else do I have to talk about? Another recent acquisition is the cotton from We Are Knitters. William's mom surprised me with a knitting kit from them. So this is the yarn she picked out. It's really pretty. It's a little darker than what it's showing up on camera, but it's like a nice wine color, and it feels really soft. I'm gonna work on this soon, but it works up to be a t-shirt. It's called the Dill Tee. If I can find a picture, I'll put it somewhere. But yeah, it came with 3 balls and, you know, like needles and tapestry needles and everything you could need to make this happen. So that's pretty awesome. Gonna work on that sometime. And I think the last thing I have to show you, yeah, I think the last thing I have to show you are these. Okay, you're like, those are socks. Yes, they are socks that I made into yarn cozies. So if you don't know, a yarn cozy is something that goes over your cake of yarn. So it's especially helpful for center pole yarn, like cakes. Yeah, because if you've ever done a center pole, you know that, I mean, imagine it's a like yarn that's been wound up and you pull from the center, so you know eventually there's going to be nothing in the center and your yarn is going to want to collapse on itself. So to prevent that, I made yarn cozies. You can buy yarn cozies as well, but it's kind of hard to get the pattern you want. Not everyone cares. Okay, so I ran out of storage. I deleted maybe like 2 minutes worth of footage, so maybe we have more storage. But anyways, yarn cozies. So you can buy them, but they're like not super dependable, and they're like $8 for one. And I was like, I don't want to spend that kind of money. So instead, I bought a pack of like 10 socks from TJ Maxx. They're like, you know, short socks like this. And I made them into yarn cozies. And what I did was I sewed together the heel, and then I cut off the toe, and then I hemmed it. So then it becomes a little cozy for your yarn, and as you pull it, the yarn will have something to hold onto, which is this fabric, so it won't collapse and it won't tangle. And yeah, I've done it before, and like I've used them and they work, so that is super nice. Here's an example of what it looks like inside a cozy. Just pull from the center and you're good to go. So yeah, that was a super fun project. I'm excited to use them. I have more than I know what to do with, but you never know. So yeah, some of them I kept the toe because it functions the same, and it'll look like a little wonky because it'll look like this and not like, you know, this. But I thought, you know, it's not that intrusive and it's all the same color, so I thought it wouldn't matter as much. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Next, I think I'm just gonna knit socks for a long time, and I have like stuff I'm excited about, but I don't know. I'm gonna knit socks for a while, and then we'll see what happens next. But yeah, thanks for joining. Comment down below what things you're working on, if you're a knitter, if you're a crocheter, if you want to learn. I learned to knit and crochet from YouTube tutorials, so it's very doable. You can do it. It will be awesome. Hope you have a great day. Again, tell me what you're working on, and I will see you next time.